I feel confused. I feel like I'm wading through fog and trying to reach clarity. Trying to. I see myself in this thick fog and I'm swimming through it. And there's a crystal, a clear crystal. It's like I'm trying to get to that crystal. But I can't reach it. I wonder if it even exists. It feels like I'm getting closer, but it's been feeling like I've been getting closer for a long time now, and I haven't reached it. So, what's going on? It's been too long now that I can only question my methods. It feels like I do need to change something about how I've been acting. I'm overcome with this feeling of love and excitement, but it's making me want to cry like I'm sad. And there's this desperate wanting. Like I really want the crystal. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I need it. I don't even know what its purpose is. But it's like I get this feeling that once I get it, then I'll feel happy. Or once I get it, I'll feel relieved. Because now it kind of feels like I'm running out of air to breathe. Like the fog is getting in my airways, like when there's a fire and you breathe in all the smoke. It makes me think that I'm keeping myself in this perpetual state of wanting and not achieving this thing, not grasping this thing, not even finding it or seeing it with my own eyes, have it manifest before me. I think I've kept myself in this wanting state for too long, but there's some kind of fear that once I achieve this thing, once I get this thing, it's not going to be enough. I'll just want the next thing, won't I? But the problem isn't the wanting, and the problem isn't wanting a new thing after that. It's it's what I think I'll feel when I get this. I think I'll feel this immense joy. I think I'll feel scared that nothing will ever bring me this level of joy again. I worry that it's temporary. It's ephemeral. It won't last. I know that there's this state where I can feel bliss forever. I have this baseline of contentedness, of happiness. And I want that. I really, really want that. And I know that I'm kidding myself thinking that achieving this thing, finding this thing, getting this thing, it's going to bring me that feeling, that state. But it won't. That state is separate. That state is underlying, while this thing that I want, it sits on top. This thing that I want, it's a material thing. It's an earthly realm thing. But the state that I actually want lies beneath it. And it can't be achieved through material gain. It can't be achieved through fulfilling desires. It can't be achieved through achievements. I know that, and I've known that for so long. So what is it about wanting that makes me think that I'm going to achieve that state through wanting material things? It just doesn't make sense. I know that I need to transcend the material. And I do that. But what is it about the wanting, the material things? I'll ask the wanting. I am wanting. And I don't try and pretend that you wanting these material things will lead you to enlightenment, will lead you to realizing your true self, your capital S self, your highest self. I never said that, but you're trying to morph me into giving you something that I can't give you. And you do it because it seems easier. It seems like other people will get it if you can show off these material gains. Then other people will see you're successful. While the success of enlightenment, it's can't be seen by people who are not yet enlightened. It can't be seen by these people because enlightenment means you realize you take up the space of your universal self. Consciousness and space are synonymous. And so when your consciousness expands, your awareness expands. Those people who have not yet expanded, you're bigger than them, so they can't actually see your outline. They basically fit inside of you. So you can see all of them. You consume all of them. But they don't have that perspective. They don't have the capacity to stretch their awareness across your entire bounds. They actually can't see your boundaries because it extends so far beyond theirs. It's imperceivable to them in their current state, in their smaller state. And so you're wanting to prove to them that you've been growing, you've been evolving, what you've been spending your time on, your energy on, has been worthwhile. But their awareness doesn't expand to encompass the level of the unseen that yours does. And so it's not that they're trying to pretend they can't see and then just try and keep you down or try and offend you, or they're not jealous, they're not angry that you're moving beyond them, you're moving away from them, you'll leave them behind. It's none of that. It's that they literally don't get it. They can't see it. It's not perceivable to them yet. And they might not see it in this lifetime. But an enlightened person doesn't care about that. An enlightened person knows their true identity. And they know that all these other people, one day they'll get there too. And so there's no need to prove it to them. There's no need for them to understand. It's actually that you need to understand them. Because once you expand your consciousness to the size of your universal self, you encompass everything. You encompass everyone. And so perhaps it's not you wanting them to understand you, but you coming up to the point where you need to understand them because you are them. Now you'll start feeling this extreme empathy. Empathy means to feel from within another. It doesn't mean to think like them. It doesn't mean to track their behaviors and notice patterns and come up with a theory about why they are the way they are. No, it's actually to feel from within them, to use that unified field that is the underlying field of everything, the underlying field of you, the source of you. It's the source of them too. It's the underlying field of them too. And so when you're connected with that field, you connect with the field that's within everything. Not just within, but it creates everything. It is everything. That's a being state. You're no longer just being yourself. You're no longer just an individual. You're being everything. You are everything. It's cosmic. It's all-inclusive. Cosmic means all-inclusive. The smallest of the small and the biggest of the big. You're not just a human. You're not just an individual. But you're all humans, all individuals. You're all of nature. All trees, all roads, all grass, all of the sky, all of the stars, all of the planets, all of the galaxies, all of the cells, all of the atoms, all of the quarks, all of the waves, everything. You're not wanting these material possessions, not just material items. This is everything. When I say material, it's also relationships, it's knowledge, it's thoughts, it's information. It's emotions, happiness, joy. These are also material things. You're not wanting to possess those things. You're wanting to be those things. When you're everything, you're truly everything. So the wanting state, it keeps some kind of separation. But an enlightened person doesn't experience separation. And then once you stop wanting, it means you have to face the true being. It feels overwhelming because it's so big, it's so all-encompassing. How can I track all that stuff? All that non-stuff? It's not just the relative world stuff, it's also the entire field of all potential, of all possibilities. It's a lot of stuff. It's everything. But it's also normal. The enlightenment state is the normal state. To be everything is normal. Maybe not common, but it is normal. It's a normal trajectory, and it's what everyone and everything is actually doing. This is a thing that everyone and everything is seeking. Remembering of the capital S, self. And so it feels overwhelming because people pedestal it as some really far out, difficult, woo-woo achievement that's impossible for most people. But no, it's not. It's inevitable for all people, for all things, everything. Everything must eventually reach this state and beyond. There are more states than just enlightenment. Enlightenment is like the first baby step. There's more after that. So you won't be done. But perhaps I'm treating it like it's some huge monumental milestone, which it is, but it's not the last milestone. The world, the universe, your universal self, it's not going to collapse once I become enlightened. It's just going to keep expanding. It's going to keep expanding until it reaches that point where everything has realized, then it will come back. But it's not going to happen anytime soon. That's not something an individual like me needs to worry about right now. And enlightened people and all consciousness states will still experience desire. But this desire gets us to move around. It gets us to bring our fulfilled state to fulfill the needs of the time. The desire is where there is a need. And we come and fulfill that need. But it's different to that wanting state I started with. There was a desperation in that. Real desire isn't desperate. Real desire is more like a target that you move towards, and the target will forever move, keep moving, and keep coming, but desire doesn't create separation. And so what do I, the wanting, need for my bigger I, my individual self, my small self, to remember my big self? I, the wanting, needs I need I think I just need to see now that I'm no longer needed. My individual self, my small s self, doesn't need to want anymore. Because my small s self, my individual self, it it's now experiencing being. It's now experiencing the being state. It's experiencing big self. And so when those two, when the small self knows the big self, it just doesn't need to want anymore. It doesn't need to want from the individual self. It's unnecessary. But I can acknowledge that the wanting led me to be a seeker, led me to seek something more, something bigger, something beyond. That's what led to my realization, my actualization. And so it had a role, and it played its role, but its role is now finished. And so the wanting can release itself back into the consciousness, back into the big self. And my small self, my individual self, now no longer feels separation. I feel whole, complete. I am. I am being. I am my big self. I am universe. I am nature. I am God. I am source.